money on the floor. She's taking it all. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor. There's 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 money on the floor. She like expensive shit. She got ass and hips. She twerk that shit like she trying to pay her rent. She like ass and chips, moving fast and shit. She love you a long time if you get a girl tip. Twerk that, break that, back. Drop that, break that, wiggle that, back. Wiggle that, back. Bend them knees till you can't no more. There's money on the floor. She's taking it all. There's money on the floor. Give me some more. There's money on the floor. 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 There's money on the floor.
Okay. What's good, y'all?
There's money on the floor. 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 Drop that, break that, wiggle that, twerk that, work that, break that, back, break that, back. Bend the knees till you can't no more. It's money on the floor. She taking the low. It's money on the floor. Give me some more. It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor.
Okay, everybody, it's the official King Pain. What's good? And it is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. So y'all know it's a party up in here tonight. We keeping it lit. What's good, y'all? Who's ready for the official King Pain to light the match? Drop some crowns in the comments, okay? Drop some crowns in the comments, okay? So Chris Sales took his ass on back to jail, okay? What is up with Chris, man? He just cannot get a break. He just cannot get a break. He just keep on ended back up in jail, okay? Let me just start this off by saying I'm Team Chris, okay, on period. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like he's a good dude. He's a stand-up guy. He's trying to take care of his son, and all these trolls are minions, okay, as the granny the granny calls them. You know, y'all just need to lay off Chris like that, man. Time to like the match. Drop some crowns in the comments for the official King Pain and the lituation. Y'all know this is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. Look, today's show is a call in because I do have some questions. If anybody would like to call in, the number is there at the bottom of the screen. Okay, this is the official King Pain. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. I'm getting ready to light the match. Okay, but before we light the match, okay, I decided to pick up this Chris Sales story. I covered Chris Sales before in the past. So, you know, he's been arrested again. So just a little update, okay? He was arrested, but he has been released from jail, okay? He has been released from jail, and he posted a video on his YouTube channel, okay? Allegedly, he don't know what happened, okay? He don't know why he went to jail, okay? They just arrested him, okay, for no reason, okay? They told him it was an aggravated assault and battery, but they would not tell him on who. So at this time, he alleges that he has no idea. Okay, I guess, man. So your explanation is you don't know why you got arrested, okay? He has no idea. Look, I know you smoke weed, bro. I know this, Chris. I know you smoke weed, but ain't that much weed in the world, okay? Got you out here forgetting about aggravated assault and battery. Yeah, Chris. No, I'm not believing it. Anyway, yesterday, Nique at Nite got the exclusive. Nique and Nite got the exclusive from his mother and his grandma. Okay, shout out to Nique and Nite. Okay, for the exclusive. Okay, the interview was very entertaining. The interview was very entertaining. Okay, Chris Sales' mother, Tamika Sales, and Grandma Sales. Okay. They was up there and they seem to remember very well what happened. Okay, Chris don't know, but they know. They said that Chris was arrested on some old charges. Okay, so shout out to Nique again for the exclusive. Okay, allegedly his ex Savvy pressed charges in regards to an altercation that happened back in January. I'm just saying. Somebody have to bring y'all this gossip, okay? Word on the street. Now, this is all alleged, but I got some good sources. Y'all know the king got good sources. Drop some crowns in the comments for having good sources. Drop some crowns in the comments for having access. Now, this story, Ben fell on my lap, but I just been busy, okay? On Periana to the period. I've been busy checking the bag, okay? Yes. So word on the street now. This is all alleged, like I said, okay? Chris and Savvy, okay, however you say her name, Savvy, Savoy, you know what I'm saying? For the purpose of pronunciation, we just gonna say Savvy, okay? That's what it sounds like. That's what everybody else call her ass. Okay, on period. So they got into an altercation back in January. Okay, revolting and Savvy being kicked out the house. Okay, he kicked her ass out of the house. He said that she got to go. Okay, allegedly he snatched her phone. Okay, and would not pay her out. I said, pay her out? What you talking about? Pay her out? He owe her some money or something? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Money is the quickest way to ruin any relationship. Okay, so word on the street is, okay, they were supposed to split $20,000. I said, $20,000? What I get $20,000 for? What's going on? Okay, so the $20,000 is money that they made together during the duration of their relationship on social media. Okay. And allegedly, Chris refuses to give her the money since they have broken. Okay. Now, at first, she wasn't going to press the issue. Okay. At first, she wasn't going to press no charges. Okay. At first, she was just going to let it all go. Okay. He promised to give her stuff back and give her cut of the money. Okay. But he never did. So she moved forward with the allegations, which led to Chris being arrested. Okay? Sounds like a woman scorn to me. Okay? Sounds like a woman scorn with a little bit of blackmail and some extortion. Period. What he owe her some money for? Okay? The check came in his name. Okay? The check came in his name. See, he got to stop getting with these girls, okay, that's looking at him like a gold mine, okay? All these girls is dating him with the hopes of somehow, rising to queens like this, okay? They want to be the next queen Naja. He needs to start dating these girls for clout and start looking for love, okay? On period, Periana to the period. Can somebody hashtag clout, not love? Clout. Wait, I said that back. Love. I said that backwards. Love, not clout. I said that all the way backwards. Okay? Hashtag love, not clout.
Periana to the period.
Okay. We back. Period. So Chris is arrested and taken to jail, okay? Somehow Chris somehow Queen is notified of Chris being in jail, of Chris being arrested, but not notified of the whereabouts of their child together, CJ. Okay? So Queen is terrified. She has no idea to where her son is, so she posts to social media. Okay? And I have the post right here. Give me just one moment to pull them up. Why do I always do this? I always wait till the last minute. Okay, on period to pull this up. I should already had it pulled up. Here. But I got the post right here. So we can pull them up. I got him better at this though. I can get to him much quicker now. Here. What's good, y'all? Okay. This is what she posted. This is what she posted. She said, I need my son now. Whoever has my son, contact me now. If you guys know who Chris be around and with, DM me. I cannot locate my son. That's what she said, y'all. Okay. So she's basically alluding to the fact that baby CJ was taken while in the care of his father. She states that she can't get in contact with anyone. No one is answering the phone. She hasn't spoken to her son. Whoever has him needs to contact her ASAP. Okay? That's what she said. So instead of contacting the proper authorities, which will be like the police, CPS, you know what I'm saying? Social services, okay? Instead of contacting the proper authorities, Queen runs to social media, okay? And y'all know how social media is, okay? Social media is a beast all on its own, okay? They begin the dragging, they begin the cancels, they begin hollering the custody and questioning the parenting skills, okay? And Mama Sales, okay, and Granny Sales believe that this is all because of Queen, okay? They believe that this is all because of Queen, okay? She's doing it. She's perpetuating these stereotypes, and she's allowing people to think, you know what I'm saying? They're going as far as to, she is making people think that Chris is a bad guy. And that is part of the reason why he's having all of these troubles. Okay, they just kept on making excuse after excuse after excuse for Chris. Okay, so like I said, Mama Sales and Granny Sales, they had enough. Okay, they're over it. Okay, they're tired of Queen dragging Chris and running their name, okay, the Sales family name, through the mud, because according to the Sales family, they come from a good family, a family of huggers and kissers, okay? So Granny Sales contacts Nique and Nite for an interview to speak out, okay? They don't agree with the narrative that Queen is pinning out, and they just want, you know, to set the record straight by going to the vlogs. Now, this is the same thing that Queen did. Queen went to social media. She went to her Instagram, and she involved social media. You know, that's the same thing. I think it's worse by going to the vlogs and doing live interviews talking about this situation. Mind you, they haven't even talked to Chris at all. They so worried about Chris, but no one has talked to Chris, okay? They're so worried about Queen spinning narratives, but they do this interview without talking to Queen. The same thing that she did. She could have contacted y'all just like y'all could have contacted her. Before running to the vlogs, before involving social media. They are over there worried about getting social media involved because social media leads to other things like social services, Child Protective Services and further investigations. But y'all up here doing interviews. Y'all on a whole press tour. Like, what's worse? An Instagram post or live video footage that's never going to go away. Okay? People done cut that all up, screenshotted it, saved it. Okay? She's always going to have that evidence to use in a court of law. How y'all really feel about Queen. Y'all sat up there and said y'all don't want to drag her, but the whole time y'all was dragging her. The whole time they dragged her. So they decided to go on Nique at Night. Again, shout out to Nique at Night for the exclusive, okay, to clear the air. But no, ma'am. I do not agree with parents speaking out, especially celebrity parents. Okay, especially when your child is in the spotlight. Okay, I just don't agree. They didn't even check on Chris before going to the press. She said so herself on the interview that she hadn't talked to Chris at all whatsoever. Hadn't been talking to him for weeks because he was mad at her because of something she told him in regards to Queen. Look, after watching the interview, I'm sure he would have not been okay with this, okay? I'm sure he would have not been okay with this. I'm sure he's watching the interview now and he's just cringing. Period. Period. It's just not a good look, okay? Which leads me to my point, okay? Is it ever okay for celebrity parents to speak out, okay? Or anybody parents, okay, to speak out on social media, to get the social media involved, like the point, okay, of talking to the blogs, okay? Person, no, okay. I don't feel like there's ever a time, you know what I'm saying, unless I'm dead and gone, okay, like that I'm gonna need my parent to speak for me, because that's exactly what they were doing. They were speaking on his behalf, like he's a child. That's a grown-ass man. And then he got out of jail today and addressed the situation on his own. See, I feel like, even though they said they were not, I feel like the mother and especially that grandma, okay? Especially, I feel like they're after a check, a YouTube check, a bag. Grandma all into YouTube. She contacted Nique at Night herself. Girl, my grandma don't even know. Grandma contacted Nique at Night, inboxed her. My grandma don't even know how to use the inbox. AIM, instant messenger, FaceTime, none of that. Nah. Grandma contacted Nique at Night for the interview. Okay? I just don't agree with it. My family is not content, okay? I watched the entire interview, and if I was Chris, I would have been embarrassed. Hold on, why do I still got this up? I would have been thoroughly embarrassed. I'm sure that he's very embarrassed right now. Like, if he wasn't talking to them before, he definitely not talking to them now. And he said that. She said that. His mama said that. Like, she don't know if he ever gonna talk to her again after this. Like, why would you even do the interview if you felt like your son wasn't going to agree? Yes. Yeah, I felt like it was embarrassing. And I feel like I called my mama up after that. I was like, look, Mom, if anything ever happened to me, don't you take your ass, get on no vlogs, do no interviews. I'm good, okay? On period. I just don't need you doing that. I don't, okay? I just don't feel like social media, the media, news people and stuff like that parents, okay, in a good way. They don't. I don't ever feel like whenever I see somebody, mama or somebody, father, doing an interview in regards to their child, you know what I'm saying? It's never really a good look to me. I mean, from this interview, it's clear. It's clear to me that Chris, okay, they still view Chris as baby Chris, okay? He could do no wrong in their eyes, okay? He's always gonna be granny baby, okay? And mama's boy, okay? Period. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you feel like, I mean, that the mama and the grandma should have ran the social media, Nique, spilling all the tea? Grandma had all the tea. Granny had all the tea. Granny had all the tea. Granny was up there losing it for a moment. Hold on, I got a clip. Granny was up there losing it for a moment. Okay, let me show y'all this clip. Granny was up there losing. Why I can't hear it? Pull it up. Somebody hashtag pull it up. Pull it up. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Shout out to Nique Nite for the exclusive again. I'm gonna have to pull it up. Let's go over to the Nique Nite page. Period. Periana to the period. I have to pull it up. I have to pull it up. I don't got the sound. We definitely need the sound. We ain't gonna watch. I'll tell y'all what was going on over there. It was definitely a situation. They dragged, look, when I tell you they dragged the hell out of Queen, they was dragging the hell out of Queen. They dragged the whole thing on for about an hour and a half. Um, Official spokes for WGU. What's good, everybody? Somebody said, pull it up. Hashtag pull it up. See, and I don't know why they was doing, because at the very beginning of the interview, they was like, oh, we don't want to drag Queen. We love Queen. But in the same sentence, as they were praising Queen, they was dragging her. They was questioning on her parenting, like, where's she at? Where's she at right now? Why is she not here? If it was my baby, all I know is I would be here. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Okay, so I got it pulled up here. Give me just 1 second so I can get to the timestamp, because like I said, the Piriana to the period. Let's see, y'all said pull it up. Okay, let me get this timestamp right here. So this is when grandma was making it up. Okay, Grandma was making it up right here. Let me make sure this is it.
We can't even really elaborate on the fact of the restaurant right now because we really don't know too much about that. What stopped you from being in Houston?
Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Okay. Okay. Period. So start this one. Oh, shit, I did it wrong. One more time. I'm getting better at this. Hold on. Give me a second. Damn! I fucking. Okay, maybe I'm not getting that much better. Give me just 1 second. Damn. What are you doing, man? Okay, boom. Boom. Got it. Drop some crowns in the comments for the team, man. Oh, we're keeping it lit, y'all. Here we go.
There are so many diverse people that donate plasma. Every time I come in here, I see people come from businesses, companies, and school.
Here we go. This is grandma cells losing it, y'all. Grandma cells loses it, girl. Let me tell you.
Tell me that, Queen. What stopped you from being in Houston? Because ain't nothing running but the plane.
Well,
I'm tired because I don't want to, I'm tired. Go ahead.
they would be in quarantine. That's one reason why she couldn't fly going into Houston because Atlanta, and that's when I found out that I couldn't fly because we've been quarantined. But I was
Well,
told
quarantine
that
me then.
I
Quarantine me.
okay, but it's
Quarantine
not.
me.
But I was told that
Quarantine me.
those
I'm not gonna get about no quarantine. Quarantine me. I'm going to get my baby.
Yeah.
Go get my child.
All right, calm down. Calm.
So at this part in the interview, that was the grandma basically losing it, and she's questioning Queen's parenting. Like, where are you? Like, what's your excuse? Why are you not in Houston? You're so concerned. You're so scared. You're so worried. Why are you not here? So if you didn't see the interview, y'all need to go check that out, okay, on Peer, because Grandma had all the tea, okay. Grandma, when I tell you Grandma had all the tea, Grandma had all the tea, and she's lit. She loves YouTube, and I secretly think that she wants her own YouTube channel, okay. She's trying to get to the bag, okay, the YouTube bag. Periana to the period. Grandma is gangsta, okay. But you guys get what I mean, where they weren't really represented in the best. That's like one on the internet going off like that. Or my grandma. Definitely don't want nobody referring to my grandma as gangsta granny. Okay? They were wondering, okay, on period, if Queen is so concerned, why is she not in Houston already? Okay. And then the question was with her other kid, okay, with Clarence. Okay. The whole time they said they wasn't going to drag Queen, but they just, to me, by the end of the interview, I just felt like Queen was drugged thoroughly throughout the mud. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you all the things they said about Queen. Okay. First they called Queen out on her parenting skills. We just went over that. They were like, "Oh, where's she at?" You know what I'm saying? If it was them, you know what I'm saying? She talking about the quarantine. Grandma's like, "Quarantine me, quarantine me. Couldn't be me. Quarantine me. Ain't no quarantine. Ain't no storm. Ain't no earthquake gonna keep me away from my baby. Quarantine me." Grandma loses it. Okay, grandma loses it. Okay. So you know it was lit. It was lit. Temperature was high. People, energies is boiling over. Okay. Grandma loses it. Okay. And then even further than I think this is probably like the worst thing that they said, but they said that she exploits their family for clicks and views. Okay. She exploits their family for social media. Okay. She's been exploiting their family. She's been dragging their family's name. Okay. And they're just not here for it no more. So they're speaking out. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if the grandma starts her own YouTube channel. Okay. Just to speak out. Okay. They called her a liar. Okay, and like I said at the beginning of the interview, they said that they didn't want to bash her, but it sounds to me that she was getting bashed. Okay, they said that she spins narratives about Chris so that her fans will drag him. Okay, they're accusing her of perpetuating the stereotypes, perpetuating the negative energy surrounding Chris's name, and they want her to put some respect on their name. Okay, they said that Chris comes from a good family, bro. You know what I'm saying? They said Queen liked to make like Chris wasn't nobody when she met him. Okay, but they said that Chris was doing things when she met him. Okay, he was he was in college. Okay, on period, and Queen wasn't. He was in college and Queen wasn't. Queen wasn't applying herself. YouTube was Queen's end all be all when she met Chris. He picked Chris up in the middle of the night after he graduated. He was 17 years old, picked him up, okay, and drove off with him. But she said that part of the story is never going to get told. But Chris was only 17 when he hooked up with Queen. Yeah, grandma was going in. Grandma was going in, okay? They say that Queen, she perpetuates the drama, all the lies, okay? And they said that if she gonna tell it, she need to tell it all. If you gonna tell it all. They urge her to tell it all. Stop with these half-truths. Stop making up lies, okay? Tell the truth. Tell the people how baby CJ is with Chris 80% of the time, okay? They want her to stop playing the victim, okay? Said, period. My favorite part of the interview was when they was like, "Oh, why they treating my baby like Chris Brown?" They treated Chris like Chris Brown. Nique was like, they did do the same. They both been, accused of domestic violence, okay? On period. So that's why, a lot of people, they kind of got the same energy surrounding their names, you know what I'm saying? They both are quote unquote woman beaters. So yeah, but I got a hoot out of that. I thought that was funny. She was like, "I don't know why they treating my baby like Chris Brown." Well, yeah, she said she don't know why they treat her baby like Chris Brown. So I also like how Nique made it very clear what they were talking about, even though she couldn't keep them on topic. Okay, even though they couldn't stay on topic to save their life. Okay, see, the conversation should have been about Chris and what led him to being arrested again with CJ in his care. That's what the conversation should have been. And Nique made it very clear that, um, the mom and the grandma wanted to speak out because they were not satisfied with the narrative that Queen was putting out, okay? Because Queen is up here acting like she didn't know a thing. She didn't know what was going on. She didn't know where her baby was. Her baby is stolen. Her baby is lost, okay? When I seen the post, I thought she was kidnapped. I thought baby CJ got kidnapped, okay? On period. I think, you know what I'm saying? I went to social media too, okay, on period. That's because I'm not a cop caller. I wasn't calling the police, okay? I don't even know them like that to be calling the police. But anybody with information leading up to, you know what I'm saying, the baby getting found, you know what I'm saying, I believe that they should contact. That's what I want somebody to do for me, okay, on period. So I did what I could. So that they put out, and I feel like Nique did a very good job at trying to keep them on task, even though they were all over the place, okay? They wanted to clear the air because Queen posted that status, okay, that I showed you guys, making like she didn't know where baby CJ was, okay? According to the mom and the grandma, she knew exactly where he was. She knew exactly where he was from the initial call when they was being arrested. They said she knew the entire time, and she was just making it up for clicks and views, okay? She was using their family to make some money, okay? She was exploiting them, okay? They said she always knew where CJ was. And if she had any doubt, she could have contacted them, okay? Chris's mom said that she had no problem going to pick up CJ, if she had any issues with getting there. So they don't even know why she posted that. They said that she knew within 8 minutes of the arrest exactly where CJ was. They said she did it all for clicks and views. And for some reason, I believe that they're telling the truth. It's very logical. That's very logical that when they contacted Queen to let her know that Chris was being arrested, okay, they also let her know the whereabouts of CJ. Like, why would they not? Why would they not? Like, why would you contact her and not let her know where her son? Oh, Chris being a girl, the first question she gonna ask, well, where's baby CJ? When they contacted you to let you know that Chris was arrested, Queen, they definitely told you where baby CJ was. And the mom, when they said that you were making it up, and you oftentimes exploit your family for clicks and views. It makes a lot of sense. It does. But is this really enough reason to speak out against the ex-wife of your son? Like, let him handle it. He's a grown-ass man. Why y'all speaking out, doing interviews, going on tour, reaching out to vloggers? Like, that's not your place, Grandma. That's not your place, Mom. Like, if anybody put him at risk of losing CJ, it was you, Mom, and it was you, Grandma. And then y'all going on vlogs, and y'all revealing family issues and problems, and y'all dragging his ex-wife Queen, the mother of CJ, and they have this on camera. Like, that's evidence. If anybody risked him losing custody or losing time with baby CJ, it was y'all. even Queen for involving the social media. That's exactly what y'all did by going at Nique and Nite's platform. I'm just saying. Do y'all think that it's ever okay for parents to do this? You know what I'm saying? Even kids, like vice versa. Like, I don't think that it's ever okay to use social media as a means to speak out against your family. Okay? Especially in a Black household. Y'all know how we was raised. What's done at the house, stay in the house. Heard. Okay? This is something that could have easily the world know that Chris had been arrested again. But she wanted to make it seem like, you know, he's a bad parent, according to the grandma and the mom, allegedly. You know, she wants to make it seem like Chris is a bad parent, even though Chris has CJ all of the time, months at a time, 3 or 4 months at a time. Queen goes without seeing baby CJ. So why is it that she wants people to see Chris in a negative light? I'm going to speak out. I think not. I think Chris is a grown-ass man and they should let him handle his grown-ass problems. Okay? Y'all had y'all moment. Now have a seat. I feel like grandma wants her own YouTube channel. Period. That's why she knew exactly who to reach out to. Oh, I'm about to call my girl Nique app. I've been an avid follower of her show for a long time. I'm about to call her app. Okay, on period. She had her email, phone number, or something. Okay, on period. And Nique cordially obliged. Okay, I think the interview with them beforehand, you know, the grandma let her know that she had a problem with, you know, some of the things that Queen said, and I think that Nique just jumped on it. Who wouldn't? Her, Piriana to the period. She jumped on that story. But did it really make Chris look any better? I don't think that I think this man, Teen Chris. I don't think that the mom and the grandma made him look any better. Okay, the grandma just kept screaming, "Quarantine me! Quarantine me! Quarantine me!" She had her mask on inside her house, like her hair was all disheveled. Like she was speaking all loud. She was talking over Nique. She was talking over her daughter. She was yelling. She was everywhere. Like I even she confused herself. She's like, "Am I even making sense? Do I even make sense right now? Because I know sometimes I cannot make." This is the grandma speaking. She said, "I know sometimes I cannot make any sense." In that moment, she knew that she had fucked up. Okay, she was not making a lot of sense. Okay, but she was making a whole lot of sense, but she wasn't making a lot of sense. Okay, we understand that Chris is great. We know wrong in your eyes, grandma. But Chris is a grown-ass man and he gotta live his own life. He don't need his grandma trying to fight his battles. Grandma was like, she pulling up at the door. She pulling up at people's door and she's addressing people. This is the grandma. Not the mama, the grandma. And then she got the mama on there all crying and stuff. This man has been in jail before. He got out. They so worried about what's being said on social media. Talking about, I read the comments and people in the comments make me feel bad. That's why I'm over here crying. Y'all should not be reading the comments. Y'all shouldn't be that concerned. I'm going to need y'all to have a lot more going on. She talking about, I work, I've been working. You know what I'm saying? We not broke. We don't ask Chris for nothing. What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing on social media? That's what I don't agree with. I don't agree with media problems because y'all know better. Y'all definitely knew better, and y'all know that Chris would not have agreed with this, which is why you said that he may never speak to you again after this, because it was foolish. It was foolish, and y'all didn't make him look any better. The mama over there talk about why y'all think he hit women. This is her words. Why y'all think he hit women? Because I raised them like that. That's what y'all don't believe me? Let me pull up the timestamp. So that timestamp, okay? She said that she raised him. She said that she raised him.
Periana to the period.
To put his hands on women. She said that if a woman put their hands on him, she raised him to go at the woman, whatever that means, and to deal with whatever consequences come after that. But she raised him to go at the woman, which brings me to, is it ever acceptable for a man to put his hands on a woman, even if she hits them? Okay? Now, I don't think that is acceptable, even though I've had to put my hands on a woman before. Okay, and we'll talk about it in just a second. Let me pull up this clip. Okay, on period. We're going to talk about it. I didn't want to. I did not want to put my hands on me first. She was hitting me all across the face with her fist. It was in the middle of the party. And I just wasn't going out like that. I mean, but I guarantee she won't ever put her hands on me or anyone else in that capacity again, in that way, okay? Don't do it, girl, because I ain't the one. Watch this. Let me get this timestamp for y'all. Okay, so the mama, what she said, she said, who y'all think raised him like that? Who y'all think raised him like that? She raised him like that. And I just think that that's trash, okay? She definitely shouldn't have raised him like that. You're supposed to raise a kid up in the way they're supposed to go, not the way you think it's supposed to be, girl. That's why he got all these issues now. You got to start making excuses. I feel like this is just another one of her excuses. She got to start making excuses for this man. Blame me. That's what I hear. I hear her saying, blame me because I'm the one who raised him up to hit women. She raised him up to hit women, and that's not cool. So let me get to that clip. Shout out to everybody here. This is the Official King Pain. It's the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. In the comments, I want to know, when is it ever acceptable to put your hands on a woman? Okay, is it acceptable? It's a big ass woman. Is it acceptable if they're whooping your ass real bad? Is it ever acceptable? Okay, let me know. Okay, so this is Mama Sales. Okay, y'all don't believe me. Okay, but she said that it's her fault. Don't blame Chris. She raised him this way. She raised him this way. Okay. Girl. Why she up there looking like Candy Mom? Okay, I cannot. Okay, here we go.
She's been with Clarence to now, 80% of the time. 80%. But soon as he get somebody to find out he Chris Sales and he hit somebody, and he get a charge. CJ when this.
Oh, hold on. I just want to touch on a point too. The mom was mad. I guess she's seen my YouTube video, and in my video I had said that I assumed that Chris was in trouble for hitting the girl, and she was like, "Why do people always assume that he hit a woman?" Well, I mean, the facts are the facts, Mom. You said reputation for getting into physical altercations with men. So when we hear about Chris aggravated assault and battery, it's just, that's the first thing that clicks in my head. And quite honestly, it was the first thing to click in your head too. Her, you said so yourself. You thought it was an old charge because it said a warrant or something. An old charge that happened with his ex, a woman. So you even without talking to him, went onto this platform and explained that part of the reason, you're part of the reason because you raised him this way. You don't believe me? Get into it. That's what she said. Not my words, her words.
This is something that's supposed to happen, I think, over the summer. For those that calling him just a woman beater and all that, have anybody ever thought who hit who first? Is my son supposed to stand there and let some woman hit him? Because his mama said, if a woman hits you like a man, you go after her. His mama said that.
Okay? On period. You heard that? You heard that? His mama said that. His mama said that. If a woman hit you, she put her hands on you like a man, you go after her. And that's the way she raised him. And I just excuses for Chris at this point. You know what I'm saying? He a grown ass man. Like, stop making excuses. You know that shit ain't right, and you need to start holding him accountable for his actions. Okay, on period. The women that he messing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they may get into it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe she pushed him a little bit, but she ain't did nothing. I don't believe that the woman did anything to him. He should have been charged with aggravated assault and battery. He's snatching phones. He putting women out the house, taking all of their clothes, and not giving them their cut of the money. Okay? What did he think was going to happen? You think she was just going to walk away from her cut? Okay, on period. She want her dough. She want her cell phone. Come on, man. On period. Like, what's baby name from Friday? I bet she felt like Nia Long in Friday, where she's like, if I was a man, I'd whoop his ass myself. Okay, on period. That's why she got the people involved. He wasn't giving her money, her stuff, or her cell phone. So he needs to evaluate, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that he's doing, okay, and the choices that he's making, because this led him to being arrested again, which is to question his parenting skills and if he should even continue to be allowed around CJ. So he needs to think about what he's doing here, and his mom needs to, and his grandma needs to start holding him accountable. So what you guys say in the comments? Did you guys think it's ever acceptable for a man to put their hands on a woman? Anyway, so it's clear that he has some internal issues, okay? And he has some things that he needs to deal with. Yes. But does that mean that he should lose custody of his son? I don't think so. I don't. In my opinion, okay, I don't think so. And you guys probably will never catch me advocating, okay, for anybody, his father or any parent. I don't agree with boys being taken away from their fathers, okay? Because that's what they want. That's what they want. You want to talk about stereotypes? That's a stereotype. They've been doing it to us for years. That's the big problem that we have in America, okay? Y'all talk about y'all don't want him to fall into the stereotypes, okay? Y'all talk about, don't allow this to happen, okay? Don't allow it to happen, okay? Stop doing interviews, cancel the press tour, and figure out what's really going on with your son, okay? Um, I believe that it takes a real man to raise a child, okay? It takes a real man to raise a child in the way that they're supposed to go, okay? And it takes a real man to stick around, okay? Because the world makes it so easy for them to walk away. The world makes it so easy. They make it seem so normal, especially for us black kids, to grow up without fathers, to grow up in single family households. Stop making it so easy. Stop perpetuating these stereotypes, okay? I tilt my head to men like Chris. Let's just get that clear, okay? Because let's just make that clear because he wants to be a father. Not only is there, and he's doing the best that he can. It's unfortunate that he's in the limelight, okay? And that, so many people wish to see him fail, okay? So many people are watching him because they want to see him fail, and that's unfortunate. So he has to do better, period. To do better, he got first, and it starts at home, okay? Because the mere fact that his mom and his grandma have to go onto social media to figure out what's going on, to clear some things up, lets me know that there's some issues at home, and they need to work on that. As far as baby CJ goes, he's good. He's good with his father. I'm sure he was, you know what I'm saying? You were able to locate him. He's good. Now stop making it up. They're young, they're having fun. Things happen. But CJ's safe. He was never in any harm's way. Mama to the mom. Mama Sales, okay? Stop reading the comments, baby. And say nothing good in them comments, okay? She's sitting there reading the comments crying, girl. Ain't nothing, you ain't gonna find nothing good in them comments, okay? And to the grandma, girl, if you want that YouTube bag, girl, just go after the bag, but talk to your family first and let them know what you're doing, okay? Because I feel like you set this whole thing up. It was definitely, girl, she took over that. The grandma took over the whole live when she got on there. She wouldn't even let the mama speak, okay? And the mom was on an Android phone about half the live, couldn't hear nothing she was talking about. Okay, on period. Puriana to the Purier. Girl, upgrade your phone. You ain't got nothing to do right now in this pandemic but upgrade your life. On Puriana to the Purier. His mama was over there on that Android phone. I'm not even about to play, man. A lot of people want to talk about the fact that we're in a pandemic right now, okay? We call in. If not, girl, I'm about to get up out of here. The number's at the bottom of the screen, 209-740-3606. So a lot of people want to talk about the fact that Chris wasn't at home with CJ, and we in the middle of a pandemic. Like, we supposed to be in a house, and your ass is out frolicking about. What was you doing? Okay? The people want to know. The people want to know. How's y'all quarantine going, okay? Grandma want that check, man. Grandma want that YouTube check. I said men need father figures. They definitely do. I'm trying to tell you. They definitely do. I got this one friend, and I guess he just now realizing that his son is like, sort of feminine. You know how they have the filters on the for the Snapchat? So they was doing the Snapchat filters, okay, and he get a lot of slack because his son is feminine or whatever. So he's been trying to figure out ways to make it match. He put the Snapchat filter on, he put it on the man filter, and He showed his son, and his son started crying. He didn't like the men filter looking like an older man. So then he changed the filter and he put on the women filter, and he loved it. He loved it. Um, I told him, it's not a big deal. It's nothing to worry about. He just needs to be around more boys, especially now that he's young and impressionable. He needs to be around more boys. But the problem is, that's the problem. That's the problem. He didn't have no male figures when he's growing up. It was only female figures around. So there may be a little confusion there. And, I don't know. Or, maybe it is what it is. Her, Puriana to the Purier. You gotta love him anyway. Anyways, yeah, man. So this is the official campaign. This is how much the situation. Oh, I didn't even show y'all this receipt right here. Hold on. So after Queen found CJ, she posted this. She said, to be clear, I found where my baby was and spoke to them to post anything like this for attention. I posted it on my story out of fear after receiving a call from someone in the social services department, and then tried to contact only who I knew in Houston, and nobody was answering me. I only made a post hopes of someone reaching out to me on Instagram who was around my son often because I don't know anyone's socials. Everything is fine. Love, thanks. So she posted a status afterward, trying to clear some things up. Basically trying to make it seem like, um, it's not that big a deal now. I found him, and I'll be with him soon. Her, on to the period. So Chris Sales is out of jail, and he's talking about it. I'll be covering the story. I'll be keeping it lit. I'll keep my eyes to the streets. Okay. And I'm gonna let y'all know everything that's going on. Here in the kingdom, Chris. Okay. Her, Puriana to the Purier. Somebody asked me, are you only rooting for Chris because he's a man and he's kind of cute? You kind of are biased. I'm not biased. I'm not. I just, I admire men that rise to the occasion, that take care of their kids, that stick around and be fathers. Okay? It is what it is. Kudos to you. I'm a little beat that shit. I can't sit with no deadbeat ass dad. If I know that you got kids and you're not taking care of them, I don't want to be associated with you. You're trash. Call your kids and see how they're doing. The fuck? I don't do the deadbeat dad shit. Oh, my dad wasn't there for me, so I feel some type of way. It is what it is. I feel like, even if, which there was, my dad had some internal issues, some things that he was doing, I still would have wanted him to be around to have that role model or that father figure, or period. So I'm not an advocate for taking away kids from their dad. No. Shout out to the 30 people here. Okay. Period. Puriana to the period. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Twerk on that like button for the official King Pain. Show YouTube who y'all rocking with, because we keep it lit over here. We lit the map. Okay. Catching the replay. I want y'all to answer these questions for me. Okay. Period. First question. Okay. Is it ever okay for your parents to speak out on social media? Okay. Is it ever okay for your celebrity parent to speak out, to contact the vlogs, and to divulge, personal family information? Okay. Okay for a man to put his hands on a woman? And if so, under what circumstances is it acceptable? 3, okay. Should baby Chris be taken away from Chris? And number 4, do you guys believe that guilty of manipulating her fans into thinking that Chris is trash? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Oh, bonus question. Okay, I just thought of this. Do you think that Queen Naja is too busy with her new family to be worried about baby CJ? I mean, she does leave baby CJ with Chris for months at a time, 80% of the time, according to Mama Sales and Grandma. Don't air out dirty laundry to the world. Somebody said everything around us is influencing our behavior, so don't do what you can to keep a positive environment around you. So do what you can to keep a positive environment around you. Okay, on period. Somebody, he said school buses are yellow because our subconscious knows to slow down our driving when we see yellow lights. Period. All people are vulnerable to influences of the world in which they encounter. Okay. Whatever influence you allow him to be exposed to. Absolutely. But you know, in black families, they got this saying, you know what I'm saying? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Sometimes you can see your parent doing something, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And it may not be right, but you're there as a parent to raise them in the way that they're supposed to go. So if you know that you're doing something wrong, then you explain it to them that this is an adult activity. You part adult, and you explain that to them. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your job as a parent, and that's what parents are supposed to be there for. You know what I'm saying? Direction. Period. When you become a parent, that don't mean that you're not gonna make mistakes. That don't mean that you're not gonna do nothing wrong. But as a parent, okay, I'm trusting that when you make the choice to be, if you make that, you made a decision in your head to be the best parent that you can be. And that involves teaching your child right from wrong. Am I right? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Okay, somebody said boys need to be with their fathers. Exactly. Hit that like button. Yes, absolutely. Hit that like button. Remember, that's the best way to support your favorite YouTubers. Okay, hit that like button. Share our content. Somebody said they'll use this against him in court for custody. I'm trying to tell you that they're going to use this in court. They should have never did that. So somebody said men should walk away until their wifey or girlfriend calm down. Absolutely. And if they're hitting you, I feel like you should find some kind of way to restrain them. And not, you shouldn't be in no boxing match. Like, that's crazy. And if you're a woman, then maybe she's a little bit too big for you. And you need to reconsider, okay? I don't think I could be with no woman, and I'm afraid of her whooping my ass all the time. Okay, that's out. Somebody said a lot of women hold on to that, like I can't hit him all I want, and he can't hit me back. Some females be messy like that. Yeah, some females do be messy like that. They be trying to put their hands on you and you flick your ear and hit you, and to them they gonna feel some type of way. Like, girl, please, better keep your damn hands to yourself. In relationships, I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. Like, you don't put your hands on me, I don't put my hands on you, and we good. Okay, we should be able to have a conversation without it getting physical. Period. And another thing I do in relationships, don't touch my phone, I won't touch your phone. I'm not even worried about what's going on in your phone. Don't touch my motherfucking phone. I don't care. And you need to make an emergency phone call to your mother. You're not using my phone. Okay? You should have charged your shit before we left the house. Should have thought about that. No, we don't do the sharing of the phones. And I don't got nothing to hide. It's just like, we're just not going to start that. Let's just not start that. It's not that serious. Somebody said, no one should ever hit anyone. I'm a woman, but I can't be hitting on a man and not expect to get hit back. If you like boxing men, have at it. Granny said a few times that Chris comes from a loving family. She did, and I believe it. You get beat in loving families. There's a lot of loving families out there that experience domestic violence. So, girl, Granny can stop at any time. Somebody said back up the guy LA Fitness and broke his jaw allegedly. I'm gonna have to look that up because, like I said, I don't know of him getting into any physical altercations with anybody but women. That's why when the situation came up and they said that aggravated assault, I went live and I immediately said you got in trouble for hitting other women again. I assume that, and I'll take that L. Okay, when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of yourself. But I was spot on with my assumption because the grandma went live. The grandma and the mama went live on Nique and Nite channel and said, and assumed the same. You know what I'm saying? So they figured he hit his hands on a woman just like I did. Yeah, the granny was thinking the pussy hole could never. And then I was telling you how the grandma has so much tea, right? So the grandma was. She's all into the social media stuff. The grandma was like, "Oh, Queen knew where baby CJ was the whole time. She was just scared to hit the woman that he was with up. She was afraid to confront the girl that Chris has been talking to. Okay, allegedly, baby CJ was with the new girl, not Savvy, but the new girl, and allegedly." Queen didn't want to confront her, which is why she went on her social media making like he was missing. That's what the grandma said. My words, not hers. Okay, on period. I said that's because you grown, King. LOL, no sharing phones. Yeah, no sharing phones. Somebody said direction. Come on, King. Absolutely. The kids today needs directions. Okay, all kind of grown men need directions. Okay, period. I run a recording studio, girl, and let me tell you, these men need all kind of directions. Okay, they feel like you they parent or something. Okay, I be having to be on these niggas' head. Okay, because I'm not in the business of cleaning up after grown men or anybody for that. Okay, and if I feel like I'm doing too much cleaning up after other folks, I start eliminating other folks. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be with me, solo. The fuck is you talking about? I'm not trying to be cleaning up all kind of shit. I keep my shit in order. I like my stuff nice and clean. I like everything in place. I be telling them, when you come over here, take a picture, take a mental note of how everything looks. Because when you leave them out of here, that's how I want it to look. I'm telling my people the truth. Ain't this the real? Don't I be saying this to y'all? Oh, he want to come up here and speak his little truth. He want to come up here and speak his little truth. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, and it should set you free. Okay, I don't even know why Chris went online telling all them lies. He should just talk the truth, talk about he don't know. Ain't that much weed? Okay, this man's coming over here. Okay, period. They said on here, yo, go ahead and tell them, since you just so intent on telling them your side of the story. This YouTube is live. Tell them your side of the story.
Is it going up right now?
It's cool, man.
Yeah,
We're
you
talking
know
about-
Mike be lying like a motherfucker.
First of all, my name's not Mike.
I mean, King Payne, he be lying like a motherfucker. He be on our asses, but he is a good business person though. So if you do want to record, come to King Payne Studio, you feel me, and get it popping. 25 people on this motherfucker. Hey, check this out though. I'm more the story. You about to act up, you feel me? The shit finna be hella hot. So everybody on this motherfucker, I need you to subscribe to this nigga page, you feel me? Because we gonna get that shit popping. You know it's more in this bitch. I came to act out. Every time I step out, I bring them thugs out.
So am I incorrect when I say that y'all be leaving my shit a mess?
We kind of be leaving it a mess, King Payne. Apologize.
And I'm not none of y'all made. I'm not nobody made. Like I'm telling y'all, like I'm not nobody made alone.
Period.
Periana to the period.
You know, alone is always better. You feel?
Period. So what do you think? What do you think? Is there ever an acceptable time for a man to put his hands on a woman?
There's never acceptable time for a man to put his hands
What
on
if
a
she
woman.
whooping your ass?
I mean, see, that's the difference, though. But as a man, you should be able to walk away from the situation.
What if she pick up something and hit you with it?
I mean, still, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gonna always be the person that go to jail. So, you know what I mean? So, you feel like you should be able to beat a female ass, but nah, that ain't the right thing to do.
So, as a man that's on his way to the NFL, okay, on period.
Yes, on period.
Periana to the period, he better make it to the NFL or else. Okay, I always be telling him, when you make it to the NFL, make sure you invite me to a party because I need to get me a football player.
Period.
Periana to the period. When you make it to the NFL, let's just speak that into existence right now, okay?
Yes.
When you make it into the NFL, okay, is there ever a time that happened to you? Ever a time where it's acceptable for your parents to like speak out? Or do you want your parents to be like actively speaking out on your behalf, or would you like them to just be at home and just enjoy the fruits of your labor?
Enjoy the fruits of my labor. Ever since I was a little kid, I never even liked my parents in my business. So me being grown, get the fuck out of here. You feel me?
And that's why something else I was saying too, because Chris's mom and his grandma was making like they know so much of his business. I said, well, girl, look.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So as much as they want to feel like they know Chris, I'm sure there's a lot of things that they know nothing about.
Exactly.
Especially when it comes to like his love life.
Exactly. Especially like you were saying, they knew where he was at and then they did the extra shit. Like that's funny.
Period. Somebody said invite them too when you make it to the NFL.
You know, I'm gonna definitely invite you, Queens of Kings. You feel me? Make sure you share my video. It's gonna be the hottest shit out. You feel me? I know y'all ain't seen me too much. My name Marta Star. You feel me? I'm gonna start hopping and popping. Hey, I'm finna make a YouTube channel pretty soon too. So subscribe to my shit. We finna get it popping. Me and Mike finna make a clothing line. Everybody get it /Periana to the period. Go get the merch. You feel me? We fucking up 2020. I know it's been pretty bad with the quarantine. I hope everybody been blessed and staying safe, but we finna kick though. Get the new merch that's on the way.
They said, what's your favorite NFL team?
What's my favorite NFL team? I really don't got one. I just got specific players, but if I have to say, probably the
okay. On period.
On period to the period.
So what do you think about, okay, men taking care of their kids? Okay. What do you think about boys being separated from their fathers?
What'd you say?
What do you think about boys being separated from their fathers?
Oh yeah, that's the worst, man. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna go down the wrong direction. You need a man figure in your fucking life to, you feel me, just to have that discipline on you. Somebody you scared of a little bit. You know what I mean?
Was your dad in your life? Did he teach you how to play football?
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say he taught me how to play football because I ain't gonna lie, nobody in my family plays sports. You know what I mean? But he was a big role model in my life.
Period. Periana to the period. Well, I'm glad you came up here to speak your piece. The people are glad they seen you.
For questions, baby, we getting this shit popping. We on this motherfucker all night.
Shout out to everyone who texts. Okay, we getting some receipts. They said, go to the team room. There's some more information for me on Chris.
Shout out to everybody on here that's supporting King Pain. You know what I mean? Good dude, good dude. You feel me? Somebody, you feel me? Inspirational. Come get some music done by King Pain Studio. Whatever you need, Nick Super.
You crazy. Y'all be on the lookout for new music. I got some new music. Actually, we're gonna get off of here and we could go to the studio. You wanna preview some of your music for her? We can do that. I wanted to talk about the whole producer thing. We'll talk about that in the studio. Okay, I'm curious.
Anytime a boy separated from their father is a long lifetime disaster for sure. Hell yeah.
They said the co-host is a handsome young man. Girl, please.
Who said that? You know, there's more to the story. You feel me? I'm finna drop a new video. Please support it. Please, I'm trying to become a millionaire. You feel me? And I can't do it without y'all support. Y'all support me. I'm giving back to the people. You feel me? So put me on top, a nigga that deserve it. You feel me?
This is not my friend. This is my artist, Mar the Star.
I'm his artist. You feel me? And we going straight to the top. You feel me? So you're gonna see a lot more of me. Is that Dip King? Who the fuck is Dip King?
They're talking about your waves, fool.
Oh, I see you. Yeah, this motherfucker making me feel real good. You hear me though? Is he a rapper? Hell yeah.
Yeah, his name's Marta Star.
3K, baby.
He's a rapper and a football player. What's your position? Defensive
wide
backer?
receiver.
Wide receiver.
Best person on the field.
Yeah, oh, you make the touchdowns. You make the touchdowns. Don't come up here with all this phone energy and stuff.
You know, there's no phone energy.
Because you are on the phone. No, you doing too much, paying attention to all kind of other stuff. Come up here with all that shit. Come up to my motherfucking office. You could stay your ass downstairs.
Period to the period.
They say, yeah, P's a cutie. Girl, please.
Appreciate it, man.
All the people I work with, this one get on my last nerve.
You know it's more in this bitch I came to act out. Hey, Danny, you know I got a phone number, 209-779.
You can't do that, man. What's wrong with you? You gonna get my whole life. See, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. We got to go.
No, we're not off. We need to hear his music. We need
So we're gonna go live from the studio.
You know it's more.
I'm gonna talk to y'all later.